Bounty hunters are empowered by an 1875 federal law that permits agents of bail bondsmen to enter residences and cross state lines in pursuit of bail jumpers. Bail jumpers' offenses can range from simple misdemeanors to armed assault, drug trafficking, and even murder. This is their world.
I said turn your hand around. Hey, kid. Turn it around.
Law enforcement agents.
Across the United States, over 10 million fugitives roam our city streets.
I ain't going back to jail.
Fugitive recovery agents, the real bounty hunters, are the men whose job it is to bring these felons down. To seek.
Go, 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 go.
To locate.
Hang on, you're under arrest.
To capture.
Down, all the way down. Don't move.
To bring them back to justice. Fugitive recovery agents, the real bounty hunters, is shot entirely on location and involve people that jump bail. Although guilty of jumping bail, they are presumed innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. These are their stories.
The person we're going after right now is John Hagan, okay? And he's wanted on DWI, failure to comply. He's got a previous history, according to this. I show that he's got a fourth-degree assault, domestic violence, interference with a 911 call, so, you know, we're not showing a real stable history on this individual. He's 6'3", and he's a little younger than I am, so hopefully he's not gonna run too fast. You guys will have to go after him. It's gonna be a little difficult in this weather too, because the rain's been out, you know, pretty hard on and off there, and so I'm not sure we're gonna encounter. The apartments that we're gonna go to are located out here, and hopefully they're still living there, and if not, we'll have to contact the apartment management and see what we can find out from there.
Right, we got any vehicles that we got to look for, anything?
There's no reference to any vehicles whatsoever in the paperwork, so
So it's just a hit and miss whether it's,
yeah, it's gonna be a hit and miss on this particular deal.
Okay.
Judging by the previous accounts here, I'm anticipating that he's gonna show some resistance to us.
Right.
You know, along the lines of some kind of harassment type scenario, you guys. So, I guess that's about it. So, has anybody got any concerns that they want to address on this before we go?
No.
Is he known to be a runner?
I don't know. Anybody that deals with interference of a 911 call and has a domestic violence background, you know, they're not going to. The tendency is for them not to be thinking straight when they go into this.
Right. Okay.
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 All right. Let's get out here and get them up.
Sounds good.
Well, evidently the bond company has made several attempts, both by phones and by mail, to get the defendant to get his court dates retaken care of, and he's failed to make any compliance to the bond company. The bond company got frustrated with it and decided to contract our agency to bring the individual into justice and get them off the bond. The jail will process him, book him in, and at that point the bond company is relieved from their obligations on the bond. The court system then has a defendant. We put him back in the system at no cost to taxpayers, and that's probably the best part of what we do for the justice system right there. Typically in the Seattle-Tacoma area we do have rain frequently, so consequently we have to get used to working in the conditions with adverse weather, and it becomes a problem with visibility, something you don't really get used to, and consequently you can't really do a surveillance like you can on a day where it's not raining, so we have to get up close and actually go to the apartment. It makes it bad because it's a hit and miss situation. If he's not there and we hit the apartment, he'll be aware that we're looking for him, and he can go into hiding at that point. So the rain's really kind of an element that's not on our side. Everybody ready?
Yep.
Okay. It's a building on the right over there.
It's C7, yeah. What's the apartment at the bottom of the left? The lights on?
Yeah.
Okay, so somebody's here.
Stay close to the rail.
Say name.
Bail enforcement agent. Is John around?
Pardon me?
Is John Hagen here? Is there a John Hagen here?
Oh my God, there's guns? My kids are right in here, guys.
Hey, John.
Not going nowhere.
You want you to do me a favor? Turn around.
Come on, my kids are in here.
Okay.
Anybody else need help?
No.
Can we just wait an hour?
I can't do that, bud. You missing dinner?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
My grandparents are coming over, and he's only 4 years old.
Big feet, Pop.
I ain't no worried. I ain't got nothing on me.
Sorry, John, I'm gonna take you.
Damn it.
How come you didn't go to court, man?
I just called him today.
Did you?
Yeah, and I've got it all
Who'd you
set
call,
up.
the court or CJ?
Yeah, I swear to God. I swear to God.
Did you?
Yeah, that's my wife.
Why did you miss court?
I just didn't go because I didn't have my counseling set up.
Are you his wife, ma'am?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
What's going on?
Okay, what the situation is, okay, he was bailed out, as you know.
Yeah, I know.
That's what
He
they
failed to show up, okay? And the bond company at this point, right, they received a notice from the court that he didn't show up, okay?
Excuse me, please.
So you understand what's going on, right?
Yes, sir. I know exactly what's going on. I don't know why they came today because I just called down here.
Okay.
He's going through counseling, and they said to set it up at the center, which we
And
called and
it's all
did.
set up.
And he's not
All I
going to the
have to do
Lala
is go
guest
into
house now.
court
He's doing intensive
with Doug
outpatient
Butcher.
3 times a week.
I swear to
Okay.
God, I got all the paper in there.
Okay. Well, what we're gonna have to do is I have to take you down and book you into jail, okay? You can get rebailed, okay? You should be able to get rebailed on this.
Now.
It's gonna be cash only?
Yeah.
Okay. And then, you know, you have to find somebody who comes up with the cash on that. Okay. But see, CJ received a notice, and basically what happened is they're forfeiting the cash, and, you know, this gets everybody off the hook here so you can start all over, okay?
Can I at least have a smoke and see?
That's fine.
I'm not gonna jump on you.
Okay, that's fine. You want to say goodbye to your kids?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and bring them out.
Don, I want to say goodbye
want
to
them to
Cody.
see
It's
like
his
this?
birthday.
No, but you don't want him to see you like this, do you?
Can you guys leave and just me and you sit here?
Just so it's not a big deal, please.
Just for the kids?
I
Yeah,
know
I'll do
you're-
that. Hi, everything's okay? How you doing, big guy? It's gonna be okay, all right? Watch step there, bud. Let's go and have a seat over in that far seat. Watch your head, okay?
So you didn't think these, the NBDC and bounty hunters tonight, did you?
No, sir. I thought I'd be seeing my grandparents. That's what I thought was knocking at the door.
Yeah.
That's why I was frying the chicken for my son's birthday.
So what were you thinking when they came through the door?
When I seen the guy come to the back door, I put my hands up.
So what, were you scared?
No.
Hey, John.
Yeah.
When did you know you missed court, man?
Last week. It's just for a probation violation. It's from a DWI in 1992. And then I went up to Alaska for 3 years. And I came back down and was taking care of him, going to counseling and stuff, and then I got a probation violation.
Stuff you were recently bailed out in June on. You know what I'm talking about, right? It's a domestic violence assault and interfering with the 911 call.
Yeah.
Is that all taken care of, or what?
I'm sure it is. I've got a court paper there at home that I have to go back to court on October. I don't know what the date is. It was supposed to be after 3 months.
So is there any reason you missed court, or what's the deal? I mean, you just didn't go?
No, I just didn't go.
Was that by choice?
I was
or-
working.
But you knew you had a court date?
Yeah, I knew I had a court date.
Okay.
I even called and talked to my probation officer about it. Well, I didn't. My wife did when I was working. My transaxle's out of my car there.
That blue one?
Yeah, the blue Topaz.
You think you'll ever miss court again? Intentionally, let's put it
No,
that way.
I wouldn't miss court intentionally. I mean, I knew I missed court. I called my probation officer. I'm working through a treatment plan. He said it was fine that I did it, and that's that. I'd rather take care of it without sitting in Pierce County Jail. To be honest, I mean, if I ever have a problem with C.J. Johnson's, they usually call me and tell me to get your ass into court, and I go.
Yeah, well, they probably missed court and they got a bit worried about it, so you can understand their position.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to lose the bond.
I know, I just don't know why they didn't call me.
So hence why this sort of thing happens. You know, you miss it and they send us out.
It's costing them money. If they would have just called me and told me to go to court, we're going to lose the bond, I would have went.
They usually don't contract with us unless they've tried to make contact, so somehow or another somebody's either picking up your mail or whatever, but I'm sure they've mailed you
They haven't.
notices.
man.
You've never got a notice
I've got notices, but
from the bond company?
from CJ's, but not saying, you know,
But saying
anything going to court, we're gonna lose the bond, we need cash, anything like that. And then I haven't had any this month. It's almost the end of the month.
See, what's
If
probably
any other time, the guy that bailed me out, he's always called me and said, look, John, you gotta do this, you gotta do that, and I do it. This is like an $850 bond.
You still working at the same place? Up at school or whatever it was?
it's an apartment contract.
At where?
Okay, where are you working right now again?
What's current? Oh, I'm doing apartment maintenance.
Apartment maintenance.
I got like 24 apartments in 24 apartment units, that is, in 8 townhomes.
What time did you get home today anyway? You been home all day?
No,
What time did you get home?
I think about 3:30.
About 3:30.
Why'd you come by earlier?
No, I just kind of took a guess actually that you would be getting ready to have dinner. I guess I was right on the money there, but
Yeah.
is this an experience you'd ever want repeated?
No. I don't like going to jail. Last time I went to jail, I took like 8 trazodone and 3 Valium, tried to kill myself while the cops were knocking on the door.
All right, so we got. It's good you didn't do that this time.
I don't mind going to jail, I just don't like going to this jail. The police usually, if I've ever had a problem or if I've been arrested, I cooperate with them and they take me outside and kind of just walk away, you know, like.
Well, the problem is, see, John, we don't
I
know
know.
anything about you. You know.
I know, sir.
We get guns and knives pulled all the
I
time.
know. That's why I put my hands up in the kitchen.
Well, I'm sorry you're missing your son's birthday.
That's all right.
You gonna try to get bailed out again, or what's your
That's
plan?
cash bail,
Is it?
I think.
Well, once you see the judge, you'll be bondable again.
Yeah.
You gonna bail out then at that point?
I don't know. I doubt it.
So what did you have left to do? Just kind of like a hearing, and that was it, or what?
Oh, go into in treatment, that's all I have to do. Or, no, I don't even have to do that now because my wife just talked to the probation officer. I just have to go back to intensive outpatient for alcohol treatment. So instead of doing that on the outs, I'll probably have to take 2 weeks of sitting in jail to get there. When I work, I have to work if there's work to be done and my car doesn't run. If CJ's told me they were going to come and get me, then I would have arranged transportation. My probation officer and whatnot didn't make it sound like that big of a deal.
Well, basically all that the bond company wants is they just, you know, if you're going to miss court or you know you miss court, and you have a problem with transportation or just whatever it is, you just need to communicate and they'll work with you. But see, you didn't communicate with them. That puts you.
I mean, if they would have, usually they communicate with me. If it's like I said, if you're running into a problem or something, they call me and they say, "Look, do this," and I do it.
Yeah, just so you're aware, part of your conditions in the bond is every change you make, whether it's job or residence or anything of that nature.
They know it all.
Yeah, you need to keep up with it. You know, obviously they didn't know you had a problem getting to court. You know, they would have made some arrangements for you for the court. You know what I'm saying?
That's got you. Okay. Yeah.
This is the kind of case we hope for most of the time. We were able to get over there, The gentleman was cooking dinner. We anticipated a lot of resistance, possibly a runner. Had everybody prepared for an individual to resist and fight, and consequently he surrendered without a problem. We're very thankful for that, and we just wish that all the other cases we had were as simple as this one. So we're pretty happy with it. We'll go out and try to get the next one now. So let's see if we can get the same kind of luck there.
We're going after Keith Allen Hallmark. He's 33 years of age, white male, 6 foot tall, 170 pounds, hazel eyes, brown hair. He's wanted on a public intoxication, and he works at a local company over here, and we're going to go check with his boss.
Well, according to him, the last account he had of him, he was the one that was arrested with him, and they was arrested for being in a city park on public intoxication. And he said they arrested him for nothing, but I figure he was probably public intox too. He said he thought he was living with his mother. Said he hadn't been to work in 3 weeks. So let's go check mother's address and see if we can't find out where. I have excellent cooperation with all local law enforcement around in my area. I get cooperation from all the way from the chiefs, detectives, and then all the way down to the local patrol officer. 26B, try to spot mamas. Hi, how you doing?
Hi.
Oh, you Miss Hale?
Yep.
I'm looking for Keith. Is he here?
No, he can't stay here. I hadn't seen him.
Yeah. He don't stay with you at all?
No, he's got no trespassing on him. About 2 weeks ago.
About 2 weeks ago. Where'd you see him at?
Down here at Dairy Queen.
Dairy Queen. You don't know?
He was drunk.
He was?
Yep.
And you don't know where he's living at now?
No.
You don't have any idea where he might go to?
No, I sure don't. I wonder where he's at. Every time they find a body, I wonder if it's him, you know.
All right, thank you, ma'am. Mr. Hallmark. 404.
Thinner than that now.
Yeah, yeah, real thin, real dark. Yeah.
Park ranger arrested him. I booked him in for him. You know, put him in the computer.
I'm gonna talk to his girlfriend down here.
If I see him.
Hi, how you doing? I'm looking for Keith. Yeah, Keith, somebody said you might be here? Will you not be here?
I'm just a friend of his. I ain't friend.
Oh, really? Somebody told me you was his girlfriend. Really? You know where he might be?
I ain't heard from him since Thursday. They used to live right here, and he used to hang around a lot. He said, I don't put up with no crap. You know, my dad, he was alcoholic, and we don't put up with that.
One of the so-called girlfriends, she says she's not his girlfriend, but she's just a friend. But last account she had of him, he was living over here in Sheffield. He just drifts, so there's no telling where he's going. We'll probably withdraw and wait till later evening and then come back around when he starts getting out and moving around. That's all I know to do right now is put enough pressure on the rest of the family that somebody will finally get tired of it and give him up. They know where he's at. Even a drunk's got friends. Fugitive recovery agent, if you will, come downstairs. Hey, how you doing? You Bobby, you brother-in-law with Keith?
Yes, sir.
Keith here?
No, sir, he don't stay here.
He don't. How you skipped out of bond? I was told he was staying here with y'all.
See, I'm Keith's sister.
Yeah.
And
whoever told you this address
no
made a big mistake.
Really?
There's no way I would let him stay here.
Somebody's house this time of night, I'd go down and do.
We're not trying to disturb you or bother you or do nothing else.
Disturbed me, y'all beat me up.
I asked you if you'll chill, all right? One way or another, you're gonna chill on me, okay?
Would you please be quiet
No.
before you go to jail?
Who
He
do you
could be
think
staying
more
out toward Cherokee.
One of the females there slid off to the side and informed me that where they'd taken him to. They're taking him out in the mountains to an old man's house that lives way off in the woods. There's not even any electricity out here. They're staying in an old school bus, from what I understand. He's sleeping in the school bus. And we're gonna go out to the school bus and check. If the old man's there, he's been in trouble before, not with me, but with the local law enforcement, and we're hoping we won't have any trouble with him now. But this guy has been known to shoot people before. He's shot 3 different people. He kind of has the idea that this mountain belongs to him, and he does not want trespassers. Hey.
Huh? He's up here.
Watch it.
Hey, partner.
He's, watch it. He's got his hands up on you. Hey.
Hey, Bubba.
Hey.
Hey.
What's going on, kid? That's all right. Roll him up. Roll him up. Roll him up. Ooh-wee, you smell like a damn brew.
Yeah, you do.
Keith, get up, man. There you go. All right. Hold still. You are Mr. Keith Hallmark, correct?
Me? Nah, they right there.
You want it now?
Keith Allen Hallmark.
Sure.
Okay. Be the man. Watch your step. Instead of being in the school bus like we figured he was in a small little building here. He was definitely hiding from us. First question out of his mouth was, who snitched me out? So now we're gonna turn him in and see if he can't see the judge in the morning.